I realized also last week we had a pretty funny joke when I made that joke about the flea guy from the Red Hot Chili Peppers, and the drummer looks like Will Ferrell. Prime opportunity to make a joke.
He does.
Yeah. That's not the intro this week, is it?
No.
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 Not 2 weeks in a row. We're going to talk about the Red Hot Chili Peppers right off the rip. No, we
Wait, no. We got to find something different.
it'd be funny though.
Look at this new backdrop, though.
Yeah, new podcast. Do this.
Look at that. We almost look more professional.
This guy over here playing Bob Hanna, home decor refinancer builder guy.
Bob Vila. What a 90s throwback.
Tim the Tool Man Jason over here.
Da-na-na.
That was a good one.
That was good.
That was really good, too.
You know what else is really good? Episode 49 of the Midwest Sadbois podcast. Next week is the big 5-0.
It's crazy.
That's
Crazy.
insane. 50 episodes. We're almost there. That's a big milestone. But episode 49, we've got some things for you. I have a rant of an ongoing thing that's happening right now, and I can't wait to talk about it in Sad Boy Therapy.
Well, before we do that and you get all dried up, dry mouth, cotton mouth, let's get a quick hydration check brought to you by none other than Dubby.gg. Use code SADBOYS at checkout for 10% off your order. As you guys saw on the Facebook, we have an avid listener, our fact checker, none other than Big OGB, Big Jim, J-Dog, J2. He goes by many names. We appreciate you ordering some stuff. Support those that support us. Make your plain water taste better. Drink more water. Feel better. Be better. Don't be sorry. Be better, as Jason would say.
Yeah.
Stay hydrated. Posture check, everybody. Right off the rip. Here we go.
Yeah. I want to do more posture checks in my life.
Same. So now that we are hydrated, spit some fire. What ails you, my giant friend?
Well,
What angers you?
so my appreciation and my love for Amazon, right?
We've talked about it in length,
Yeah.
quite often.
Yeah. So now we have to talk about the downside, the dark side of Amazon.
Yes. Join me over here on the dark side.
So, okay, I'm going to ask you a few questions, a series of questions.
I'm right here.
You're going to answer with how things are normally done.
Normally, okay?
Okay.
Yes.
So, you buy a product, you pay for that product, right?
Right.
So, what happens when you return a product?
Typically, one would assume that you would get your money back.
Now, does that normally take a little bit of time?
I'd say I would say that an acceptable time period would be about 3 to 5 business days.
That's correct.
Okay.
That is acceptable.
Good answer.
Good answer. Good answer.
Great answer, Steve. Great answer, Steve. On the board. All right, there we go.
Number one. All right. So
Survey says.
So when you go to a store and you do a return,
Right.
they don't make you wait to get your refund, right?
Well, it depends. I would assume depending on the payment method, right? If I paid in cash, I would expect cash. If I paid with a gift card, I would expect a gift card. And if I pay with my debit or credit card, again, 3 to 5 business days for my funds to be back. Right.
But the idea of processing your return, that's done the day the item is received from you to said store, correct?
One would assume that they received it, they
And then
process
the return
it, and then we
is
wait.
initiated. The refund is
Correct.
initiated.
Right.
Okay. So please enlighten me.
What happened?
This is now the second occasion where this happened, but this is a very frustrating one.
Ruh-roh.
Please tell me how it takes, what's today, everybody?
Today's the
29 days for me to
Holy
get a refund from Amazon.
What?
To get a refund issued. It's not even like back on my card yet. So I bought a camera lens
Right.
that I ended up returning,
Mm-hmm.
right? I started the return on March 17th.
Holy cow. That's literally
That
a
is
month.
literally 1 month.
Yeah.
They received it on the 20th.
Okay, so 3 days
Okay.
later.
Right.
Yeah.
So normally with Amazon, with those returns, it's like they get it and then issue refund once they receive the item.
Yep.
3 to 5 days. Boom.
Right.
They're like, hey, this is a larger value item. It's going to take up to 30 to 60 days for your refund to process.
Why though?
Right. So I call Amazon. I'm like, hey, what's
Wait,
up?
Hold on. Don't you also work for Amazon? Can't you be like, hey, boss?
Yeah, different. I work in the delivery
okay,
station.
just checking.
So I call and I'm nice. You know, I'm being respectful because I'm just at this point.
You've been on the other side of the phone call, so you know what it's like.
I'm just generally curious.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm like, hey, what's going on? Like it shows you like a date when you can expect your refund. So at first it was April 5th. So I wait till the 6th. Nothing.
Right.
Now it says April 13th. I'm like, all right, that gives me a few days. Because the reason this is the big issue, I am still making payments on this on my Amazon credit card.
Ooh, boo.
So we're talking $125 a month for that over 6 months or whatever it was. Anyway, so I was like, hey, this has to get taken care of. And like, we can't do anything about it right now. It's a larger item. Supervisor's going to tell you the same thing. You have to wait till the 13th. I'm like, fine, I'll wait till the 13th. Okay, so why, I know. So I wait till the 13th. The person's like, just a regular representative. They're like, yeah, there's just nothing we can do. And I was like, look, man, like I know it's not you. This is just what your ability is to do in your role.
Yeah.
Could I please speak to a supervisor if it's not too much trouble? Like I'm still being polite at this point.
Right.
Supervisor gets on the phone. Heavy Indian accent and says his name is Carl. So Carl informs me that they have not received my package yet. So that's why the issue is still going on and the refund's not been issued. I was like, hey, Carl, I'm going to call bullshit.
Yeah.
Can you pull up the tracking information on that return label for me?
Right.
Because if you look at it, it tells you that the item was received on March 20th in Indianapolis, Indiana at such and such time.
Yeah.
I was like, you've had this for almost a month.
Right.
Check it again and go put me on hold. Go ahead and get back to me.
Yeah.
He does just that. He's like, yeah, it looks like you are correct. I was like, yes, I know.
Cool. So give me my fucking money.
I was like, so can I please get my refund back? He's like, no worries. I'm going to put an escalation ticket in. Within 24 to 48 hours, we'll have it resolved. I was like, okay, man.
Can I get that in writing? Can you send me an email with a copy of this?
24, 48 hours goes by. It still says customer service can help you with your refund.
Motherfucker.
So I call again and they're like, hey.
Let me get Carl.
Yeah, I was like, give me Carl. No. So I talked to somebody and they're like, let me reassure you that my job is to help you to the best. I'm like, dude.
Cut the script.
I was like, no, supervisor. Like, I was like, I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to explain this twice. I have to be somewhere in 20 minutes. Supervisor, please.
Poor favor.
So I get a supervisor. I'm like, look, this is what's going on. Here's the issue. And he's like, yeah, you know, this and this larger item. I'm look, dog. You are almost a $2 trillion company and you can't issue me a refund of $1,100.
Right. Yeah.
This is literal pocket change for you.
Yeah. Right.
and like, I hate pulling the card, but I'm like, can you please look and see how much money I've spent with Amazon, even in just the last year? And they're like, yeah, we can see that you spent quite a bit with us. I'm like, yes, I would like to continue doing so.
Yeah.
But if the refund process is going to be this much of a pain in the dick, I'm not going to. So
you're still waiting on your money, huh?
So he even emailed me saying that I would not have to call in again. So I'm like, okay, we'll see. I'm gonna check again tomorrow. And if it hasn't been, it doesn't show issued, I'll check live right now.
Go live. Yeah, Amazon, your days are numbered.
I'm gonna check
Count
and
your
see
fucking days.
Right now if it shows that it has been issued. Oh, I turned on airplane mode. Hold on.
You're trying to go incognito.
Yeah. So
while he's looking that up, everybody get a hydration check going.
Ooh. It still says return started.
Is that further along the pipeline than what it was? Oh, well.
It's past received, but not issued. So I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait till tomorrow.
Right.
Because I have to make another payment on the 19th. And like, I know what's going to happen. Like, I'm still going to have to make the payment. It'll just lower my balance. What's fine. It's whatever. But like, remember when Amazon used to be a good company? Like, they still do a lot of good and it's fine. But like, remember when you could call and be like, "Hey, what's wrong with my order? It's not here. I pay for Prime. It's 2-day shipping."
Yeah.
And they're like, "No problem. We'll give you a refund. You can still keep the product." And now it's like, "Hey, that was over $1,000. Nah, man, it could take 60 days for us to give you your money back."
We're hoping you forget and then don't call us.
Right. And then
that's what they want.
Yeah. And then a side issue, I returned 2 items on the same return ticket, and I got issued a refund from one item, but not the other. So I had to message someone today. I'm like, "Can you just refund this?" Like, I'm tired, man.
That's tough.
I don't understand. It seems like a very easy process. Oh, look, we have this. Cool. Refund card.
Yeah, right.
Like,
just push the button.
What do you mean you can't just push the button?
Push the button. Push a button.
I don't understand the complexity with that, but
yeah, that is definitely worth getting frustrated over, for sure. Especially because, like you said, like Prime used to mean something, Amazon used to mean something, and now, and I've said this before, like now Amazon is just shilling garbage. It's just frustrating that like you don't know if you're getting like a foreign knockoff. You don't know if you're buying it from an American vendor or like a home turf vendor,
unless you like really look to see like the store that's selling it. So like B&H Photo Video, they sell on Amazon. Adorama will sell on Amazon. You could buy like directly like from DJI. You can buy from their Amazon store. I try to buy from them.
Yeah,
most of the time. There are some like off-brand like camera companies that also sell on there, American based, where they just have like crazy good deals. So like I don't mind doing that. The main reason I like it is because you still get 30-day return periods.
Yeah.
Companies like Best Buy, like you got 14 days. Walmart, 14 days. Like
Walmart's 14. I thought Walmart was 60. Irregardless.
Either way, there's so many like like why would I buy from this company when I have to wait 5 days to get it?
Yeah.
And I only have a 14-day return period where I can just buy from Amazon, get it in like a day or two. And I got 30 days.
Just in case. Yeah. I mean, it makes total sense. I don't know. Personal opinion, I just try not to shop on Amazon if I can.
I will say this will definitely affect my bigger purchases on Amazon.
Well, I think maybe in your defense, you have what I'm assuming to be an Amazon card of some sort, right? That is also probably why I don't shop on Amazon, and I will almost buy everything at Best Buy because I have a Best Buy card.
Yeah.
So, I mean...
I have one of those too, but...
Yeah, if I don't have an Amazon card, there's no incentive for me to get Amazon rewards when I can just buy it at Best Buy and get Best Buy rewards.
I like my Amazon. It's fine. But the reason I got it is because like, hey, if you sign up now, you'll get $200 off this purchase and 12 months, no interest. I'm like, oh, I'm buying like a $700 light.
Yeah, I might as well save
$200 for $500 and get to pay. That sounds like a great deal.
Yeah.
Sign me up. Like
that is how Megan and I got into the situation we were in, and that is why I just can't go buy stuff and be like, I'll get a card because then you end up with 10 cards and you're like, I owe 40 grand in credit card debt.
I mean,
that's not an actual number. That was just a fake number for the record.
I have Sweetwater, Best Buy, Amazon. That's it. And
yeah,
none of them carry any dramatic balances in any way, shape, or form. So like, I feel like I'm rather responsible with what we spend on credit cards because we don't want to get in the, and they're all no interest. But
yes, that's the big one. If you could take advantage of no interest, absolutely take advantage of no interest.
Yeah, dude, I remember I bought something at Best Buy one time, and they're like, "Oh yeah, there's no promotional financing unless it's over this amount." I'm like,
cool, I'll wait.
Yeah, I don't want it.
I will actively put things in my cart and wait until I have enough things in my cart.
Yeah,
to get that, and then I'll be like, just buy everything.
Yeah, I remember the one time I was looking to get something. It was like $193 with tax, and I'm like,
hey, you want to buy a pop and a candy to get $6 extra?
Yeah, like let me get like 4 packs of Pokemon cards with this, and now I can get 12 months. Like,
hey, it's a win-win.
Yeah.
Over the course of the 12 months, I mean, you saved enough money through no interest that it's worth. So, be smart with your money, people. Don't pay interest if you can avoid it, and make your payments on time and pay more than your minimums. That's Jim's financial advice for this episode.
And what was the other payment option at Best Buy? not the credit card, but was the other one?
And Progressive Leasing.
Yeah, don't ever do any kind of leasing of items like that. It is a total scam.
That shit
It will
was
take
so-
all of your money.
So
It is
predatory.
absolutely predatory lending.
They were like
student loans.
40% interest rates. It was disgusting. And like if you didn't pay it off in 90 days, like over the course of the 12 months, it was like a 40% total APY. Oh my God, it was disgusting. People are paying double for that shit. And I'm like, dog, like if this is what you really want, I'll do it for you. But like, I'm telling you, this isn't good for you. No, man, I really need this MacBook Pro. All right, buddy, I'll do it.
Yep.
I'm warning you, you're going to be back in 6 months crying that shit cost double what it was. But I tried to warn you. You do you, boo-boo.
Our managers would push us to do that if they wouldn't get approved for the credit card. I'm like, man, this feels real slimy.
I refute. Like if someone was like, oh, let me apply for the credit card, and then they didn't get the card. If they were of a certain demographic, aka age bracket, like if grandma was like, I'll do Progressive Leasing. No, you won't, grandma. No, fuck you
grandma's
won't.
not going to know what to do here. She's going to get charged a whole bunch of money.
No, I'm not. I will not sign. I could not bring myself to sign up people for that. And I shouldn't sell out of my own pocket. I understand. But like, if that was my grandmother and some 16-year-old high school kid was like, absolutely sign up for this 50% credit card, like I would be thoroughly upset with them. So I just moral dilemma.
Yes.
Took it upon myself to not push that.
And that's
shit.
why we didn't have the highest numbers in credit cards.
Yep. That's why we don't work there no more. Because I just couldn't do that anymore. Anyhow, yeah, dude. Refunds, man. 3 to 5 days, and now you're at like literally 30 days.
3 to 5
day.
weeks.
That's crazy. I'd be calling every day. Hey, I called yesterday. Where's my refund? Hey, where's my refund?
I'm going to call tomorrow because like the small item that I had them just return, I already got a thing saying that the refund's been issued.
Mm-hmm.
So the other one has not been issued yet.
That's insane.
I got an email. What's the person's name? Hold on.
Yo, I'd be rolling up to the warehouse and roll up to the office and be like, hey, Susan in HR, do you think you can like push this through for me? Can you call up like Bridget over in accounting and like get this pushed through?
Yeah, from Amazon leadership. Yeah, your refund has been initiated. So, okay.
I don't know how well I'd trust that.
I don't believe you, but you know, I got nothing.
Yeah, right. What are you going to do?
What
are
am I
you
going to do?
Except
I
call?
told them, I was like, I give you 24 hours. I'm going to do a chargeback.
Yeah, right. Well, we know how Jason
But they
is
even
with those.
said, yeah. But they even said, like, well, that's fair. I'm like, yes, it is.
So just give me like you
Hit
acknowledge
the button.
You acknowledge that this is fucked up. Just do it.
Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it.
Speaking of money troubles, how about my dog had a fucking cyst explode in her shoulder 2 days ago? So by the time y'all hear this, it will have been a week that we've been dealing with this.
Oh, jeez.
She had this lump on her shoulder for like, I don't know, a couple months. And like it was really tiny and like it wasn't growing and it wasn't hard. It was just like a little spot. So we like just kept an eye on it. Well, it got bigger. So then we're like, all right, finally we'll have the vet like take a look at it. So they did the FNA, fine needle aspiration, in case you don't know. You know what that is?
No.
Oh, well, okay.
I'm disagreeing with you.
For everybody. You said it was such like you're like, yeah. I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
he does know what that
I worked
is.
in sales for 12 years. Mhm. You know about drums? Oh, yeah.
Love drums. Anyhow, so they did the FNA, and I only know what that is because Megan told me. But they did the FNA, and then 2 days later, the damn thing explodes because they like punctured a hole in it. So then it's like leaking out all over her shoulder. So we cleaned it all up, and we're looking at it, and it looks hella funky. And so today, I went home on my lunch break to like check on her, make sure she's not like bleeding on the couch or like dead. And we finally did get the results back. So between the time that they did the test and we got the results, it was Schrodinger's tumor. We didn't know it was a cyst at the time. It was Schrodinger's tumor. It both is and isn't cancer at the same time.
What?
I mean, you know who Schrodinger's cat is, right?
Yeah.
Right. So it was Schrodinger's tumor. It both is and isn't.
Okay.
That was a joke. You're supposed to laugh at that. Nah. Okay, maybe it was a bad one. That's on me. It was so. It ended up being benign. So it's not
So she's Gucci. She's just leaky.
yeah, now she's just, leaky McGee over here, just fucking seeping out cyst juice all over the place. So anyhow, today I come home on my lunch break, I clean it all up, and it just looks gross. Now she's got like this hole in her arm. So Megan takes a couple pictures and she sends them to the vet, and they're like, yeah, bring her in tomorrow, and we're gonna, what did they call it? A clip and clean. I feel like we shouldn't have a nickname for this like type of procedure that seems kind of rudimentary. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Like, maybe
oh, man, it's Thursday. We got some clip and cleans lined up all day long.
Yeah, Clip Clean Thursday. Here we go. Discounts on Thursday. Anyhow, so we're taking her in to get this thing examined to make sure that, it doesn't get all funkified, because it's literally just an open gaping wound on her arm.
Oh, yeah. That needs clipped and cleaned.
Yeah, clip and clean. So, but like, how are we supposed to like monitor this dog while we're at work? So it'll be a miracle if she doesn't scratch it or whatever. But yeah, so financial troubles is now by the time this episode comes out, we're going to know how much it costs. But tomorrow we're praying and crossing our fingers that this bitch don't cost like fucking $1,500 to get a fucking shoulder clean, clipping clean.
Just get on Groupon, see if they have any 2-for-1 clipping cleans,
Well, we actually have the subscription box to the goddamn vet. I think I've told you this before. We pay the monthly fee to the vet, but that includes like her yearly shots and like my dog has fucking UTIs, like she, it's her job. So she gets one at least every 6 months. She got a fucking dirty pussy. It's disgusting. I don't understand. Dog just drags her fucking vagina all over the ground when we go to the dog park. And it's like, homie, stop doing that. Please, I beg you, stop. Anyhow,
put yourself away.
So the subscription, yeah, right. Have some decency. So the subscription to the vet covers urologysis once a year and all their shots and yada yada yada. So hopefully this subscription box to the vet covers this damn clip and clean tomorrow, but who knows? I'd rather be pessimistic about it and be like, oh, it's going to be $1,500 and prepare for 15.
It's probably going to be like $200.
That would be great. That would be ideal. I'm totally cool with it being $200 to $300, but I have a feeling it's going to be significantly higher. So, we'll find out next week if Jim's broke or not.
You know what we should do?
Oh boy, what's that?
Let's Google.
Oh boy, a clip and clean?
Clip and clean at dog vet price.
There's no way that's going to yield a result. That's going to be like, oh, we'll shave your dog's hair and trim their nails. That's not like a clip and clean for like a gaping cyst wound on their arm. Anyhow.
Wound treatment.
Oh, well, you know what? I stand corrected.
How much does it take? How much is it to take a dog to the vet for a open wound? Wound treatment, $800 to $2,500.
Told you. So
yeah, but that's on a website called thezebra.com, so I don't know how much I trust that.
Yeah, it's like
I see large wound in a dog from Quora. I don't know.
Quora.
Yeah, $75 to $100.
I'm anticipating 15. So tune in next week if Jim's living on the street because he can't afford his house no more because his damn dog has a goddamn cyst on its shoulder blade.
They're the only ones that are called a clip and clean, apparently.
So, just when you think you've got all your ducks in a row,
dude, that's why I'd never line ducks up.
Speaking of ducks, I have something on my list about ducks.
Oh, shit. That was
Segways or transport.
Segways or transport.
Speaking of ducks, have you ever seen those ridiculous ass little rubber ducks that people put on their dashboards in their car?
Yep.
Okay, what is it with having like 1,400 of them in your vehicle?
Jeeps.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. What happens when you get into an accident? Those are now fucking projectiles. You have basically loaded your dashboard with grenades that will at some point explode and just hurl rubber ducks at your face.
You just imagine like the cop coming to the car, like you're just like passed out,
just covered
airbag, blood everywhere.
Ducks.
Got an adult male covered in rubber ducks,
and
multiple
one of them has the little hat.
contusions.
One's like lodged in your mouth because the airbag just punched it through your esophagus. Yeah, dude, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I think they look stupid.
So you know what's funny?
1 or 2 ducks is acceptable.
I didn't know it was a Jeep thing. When we worked at Best Buy,
Yeah.
somebody put one on my side mirror, and I'm like, is this one of those things where like,
Is this sex trafficking?
yeah, I was like, is this one of those things like where I take it and they're gonna like follow me back home? So I was like,
It's like a GPS. It's got an air tag in it.
yeah. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna leave it here, and it's gonna fall off, and it fell off in the parking lot. I just kept driving.
Right,
I'm like, I'm not touching that duck. I don't know where that duck's been.
You're no good, Duck. You're just like your father. Oh, classic Vine. How do we miss you? I didn't know it was a Jeep thing. I just assumed that it was a dumb car thing. The same with like the little headlight eyelashes. Fucking stupid.
Oh, those are real bad.
Stupid.
Those are big dumb.
During Christmas, the Rudolph nose and the dumb antlers.
Oh yeah.
Stupid. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe it's my boomer brain.
Boomer brain.
My cynical Jim asshole brain being like, anything that I don't like is stupid. So, but that shit is just dumb to me. But we were at the mall. We were just walking through the parking lot between car and door, and there's just so many of these cars with just shit on the dashboard. I'm like, that is so not safe. Unbelievably not safe.
What's really funny is Reed picked up a big rock today because he thought it looked cool. It's on the little cup thing in my top of my dashboard. So if I get in an accident, I'm dead.
Not you having a fucking grenade in the car.
Actual rock. Big rock.
Is it a cool rock?
It is a cool rock. So good on him.
Maybe
good
you
find.
should take it out of the car.
Good
but
find.
It does sound like a cool
Well,
rock.
I want it in the house.
We'll put it
What are you gonna do with a rock?
Put it out in the flower bed. It's a cool rock.
Oh,
Have them collect
maybe.
rocks to put in the flower bed and
that might be better.
be a cool rock collection.
Yeah.
You think your kid's gonna grow up to a geologist?
Yeah. I mean,
He likes rocks.
who knows? He does. He do like rocks.
Do be liking rocks. I think
do
all
like
kids
rocks.
like rocks.
No. No. I'm looking at the background here for everybody who's listening.
It's so good, man.
This leads to another one of my topics that I had. So I'm not a handyman in any sense of the word, any stretch of the imagination, but I did this. You know,
Looks great.
for everybody listening,
But-
it looks great.
I think TK would have some phrase that she also helped.
Well, yeah, she helped.
Don't just take credit.
I'm just saying, I cut all the wood. I stained all the wood.
Uh-huh.
She outlined in paint. I painted the whole rest of the wall. I used the nail gun. Like
TK,
it was a
sorry.
team effort. I did a lot of the work because it was my project. Like
Right.
I wanted to do it.
Right.
But
Nothing wrong with that.
you know what's really annoying, and you might even know. So these boards were 1 by 2 by 8 foot long.
Yeah, they're actually not 1x2.
Really frustrating.
Oh, absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
There's so many boards up here, but there were supposed to be a lot less. So I was texting you like how I had to like go and get more boards. So what happened, everybody?
No project is complete without a second trip to the home
or
Depot.
a third, you know, two Home Depot trips and a Walmart trip at
Yep.
9 o'clock at night to get more stain. So what happened was we spaced the boards with another board because they're 2 by 1 by 8. This is not 1 inch.
Nope.
This is like 3/4. So we figured for 2 inches, which is not 2 inches.
It's like what,
And
1
then-
3/4 or
Yeah,
1 5/8.
and then an inch space, and then another board.
Yep.
So we're like, we need this many boards, and that's what I bought. Nope.
Nope.
So I had to go out and buy like this point on, and then I had to stain more boards. So like it became like a 12-hour project, which I'm still happy about. But this is just a little PSA. Nothing is real. Everything is fake. None of those numbers are real.
Imaginary numbers. Imagine that.
Lumber companies, if you could just get your shit together and cut things the way they're supposed to, that would be so dope.
Or if you're going to continue to cut them at these sizes, label them appropriately. Don't tell me it's a 1x2. If it's not 1x2, tell me it's 3/4 by 1 and 3/4.
You got the 8 foot part right.
Yeah.
Why can't you get the 1 by 2 part right? Like, damn, way to aim for the middle.
I'm sure that in the comment section, there's going to be some, structural engineer that's like, oh, actually, and he presses his glasses up to his forehead like I just did. Oh, actually, it's because blah, 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 blah. Like, all right, bro, we get it. You're really smart and you make more money than us. But like, also, eat a dick.
Like, damn.
I'm sure Captain QC, as I also call my father, Captain Quality Control.
Yeah.
I'm sure he'll have something to say. I'll get a text message next week. Well, actually the reason that they do lumber like that is because, thanks, Dad. I really appreciate it.
Hey, fact checker Jim, if you could just drop a comment of why that is, I'm sure you know.
Yeah, we greatly appreciate it. Enlighten the rest of the audience.
Yeah.
Because we don't know, but that's why we have a podcast, to make fun of things that we don't understand.
Right. Right. Right.
Oh, man. I also did a home project, and it did not go nearly as swimmingly as yours did.
What did you do?
I put in some, is it VLP or LVP? I put in that vinyl plank flooring. So VP.
Yeah, VPF.
VP. Yeah. Anyhow, I put that stuff in that closet that we're redoing. And there was a lot of discussion between Megan and I. And it's done now, but then that's the important part, is it's done. And there was a post project debrief. Everybody's good. It was not going well. Project manager versus finance officer were just not agreeing. And it was, sometimes the budget gets brought into question, and I don't know, other synergies and, projections and other business phrases.
The synergies weren't synergizing, and the budgets weren't budgetizing.
They weren't budgetizing.
Yeah, and then,
and then the laborer was mad at the project manager, and then the project manager was mad at the budgeter.
There was a disagreement on overtime. So
we decided to divide the labor and conquer, because a lot of projects needed done. So she went out and cut the grass while I put the floor down.
Smart.
Divide and conquer. So all is good, all is better. But I think our project was a little bit more on the non-productive side as yours was.
Yeah, this was basically just like, I'm going to do this today. I'm going to go buy all this stuff and then just cut it and do it. And needed more, and we had to go out. I mean, the good part about needing to go out and get more wood was we got to go to Chipotle for dinner.
Oh, man, so jealous.
And I got chips and queso.
Ooh, you can't argue with that.
No.
Their new queso's good. The old queso was ass.
Does anybody remember the old Chipotle queso when they're like, we've tested this at all of our markets, and we think it's the best all-natural queso that you can get. And everyone's like, this tastes like if you took a paper towel, had a dog eat it, shit it out, and then put it on a chip.
I didn't think it tasted that bad, but the one that I had was very gritty, almost like they didn't mix it very well, and it was very
like a paper towel.
Sure, it was like if you took chips and just like rubbed them between your hands and crumbled them up into the queso and then stirred it. It
wasn't good. This new one is good,
much better. Chipotle hit us up.
Yeah. They won't after that first comment.
No. It's a BOIS. Use code Sadbois at checkout on the Chipotle app. Let us know if it works. It won't.
It won't.
Oh, man.
Yeah. I love Chipotle, though. Have you had their chicken al pastor lately?
Oh, we've talked about this. Yes. So good. So good. So good.
Yeah.
So good.
I'm in love with it. We've been making our own like Chipotle type burritos at home. Because we found a Chipotle chicken recipe and a Chipotle rice recipe. It doesn't taste exact, but it also doesn't cost us $12 per burrito.
Yeah, you could. So. Wait, why would you pay $12 per burrito when you could make it at home and it's $45?
Ooh, the economy.
But Megan has also. She found the vinaigrette recipe.
Chipotle?
Yes.
I saw it on TikTok.
That shit is so good. Speaking of vinaigrette, I brought this up before. Why do the employees at Chipotle look at me like I'm growing a horn out of my forehead when I ask them to put the vinaigrette in my burrito or my bowl? Just put it in there. Don't ask questions. Just put it in there. Hey, would you like cheese and sour cream? Yes, both, please. And can you put the vinaigrette in there? And then they freeze and they go, You want this in there? Yeah, can you just pour it in there? Hey, can I put the vinaigrette in the bowl? Motherfucker, just open the lid and pour it in the bowl. Why are you asking for permission? I'm asking you to just...
It's like that moment of SpongeBob when he's in his head and is like, what's his name? We can't remember his name. They're like, vinaigrette. In a what?
Just fucking pour it in there. Like, I just don't understand it. Why is it
in the manual?
Why do you have to ask your supervisor permission to put vinaigrette in my bowl? I'm asking you to do it.
The video that I saw about somebody making the vinaigrette was because at Chipotle they wouldn't give it to you. This one wouldn't give it to you unless you got a salad.
That's bullshit.
That's like bullshit. Their dressing.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
that's bullshit. That's bullshit.
Like, just you charge me the amount for.
They charge you now, which is ridiculous. Yeah. That's ridiculous. It's fucking salad dressing. It's fucking salad dressing.
Man, because they charge so much for burritos now, I'm always like, can you a little bit more rice?
Yeah, right. Rice, yeah, come on. Don't give me a little
salsa.
bitch scoop. Come on, dude.
Yeah, and then I always do half and half meat because then I expect them.
The secret is to say, let me get chicken. And then they do the skip. Actually, let me get double chicken because they've showed their hand on the first scoop. Now they've got to match that first scoop. Yeah, you can't. You're not getting one over on me, Chipotle. I'm earning this. You earning this $6? Well, it used to be $6.
Yeah, you're earning this $11.
$16.
Yeah, but you know what? I want to give a shout out to the MVP of Chipotle.
Oh,
the line workers who, when they get everything on the burrito, they like.
And they massage it.
They massage it so everything is blended and like mixed. That way, I'm not getting like a bite of just all cheese, and I'm texturally my mouth is confused as to what's going on.
I mean, it tastes great.
Yeah,
but I also
thank you for just blending it together and then rolling it.
Stick your fingers in there and just give it a little, you know,
just two, and then
punch my burrito and then what?
Wait,
what? Hold on.
But yeah, you're the real MVP, and I appreciate you. And I kind of want another burrito now.
Well, bad news.
They're open until 11.
No, I ain't driving out there with you. You can drive out there. I don't. You
wouldn't get late night burritos with me,
dog. I have to work in the morning.
So
no, I also can't eat dinner. But by the time we finish this episode and drive out there, it's gonna be like 10:30.
It's like 5 minutes away.
Shut the fuck up. No, it isn't.
Just get in the van and just we can make it.
Yeah, you got to get in the van with the windshield wipers that look like this. Everybody who's ridden in the Silver Bullet knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and you can make it in 5 minutes.
Dude, it was
not 5.
We should not have been making it there and back in time. We broke many a laws making those trips. Anyhow. So let's actually talk about some podcast topics instead of just bitching about things in our actual lives, because no one in podcast land cares about us. They just want to hear us say funny shit. Did you hear that the government is finally taking Ticketmaster / Live Nation to court over their bullshit ass monopoly over concert ticket prices?
Wow.
Yes. What do you as a musician, what do you think that the implications would be? If they force them to like go separate, or I don't really know all of the details, so pardon me for bringing it up without coming with my facts, but I know that it's in the process, so we can discuss in verbatim later. Mm-hmm. But what are your initial thoughts on that?
I mean, I've seen, what do they have? What's like the demand pricing tactic that they have?
Yeah. Something where, if multiple people are looking at the same tickets, they'll just jack it up until somebody buys it. Yeah.
Yeah. That needs to stop.
Surge pricing.
Pricing. Yeah.
That shit Uber started, and now.
God, that was so annoying.
We'll get to surge pricing in a moment. I have something to say about that. Continue.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I mean, because they really are like the only ones that do like the bigger.
And it's, I think what's bullshit is like they're all the same company, but because it's Ticketmaster Live Nation, they can somehow, now they've been operating in that sort of gray area market where like, we're not a monopoly because we're two different entities.
Yeah.
But you're owned by the same parent company. So like, how does that work? That's literally a monopoly. It's the whole, anyhow. So I was excited when I saw it on Twitter, that they are finally getting like brought to court, or at least they've been summoned, indicted. I don't understand court terms. Something's going on, and honestly, good, because for y'all to be charging $10,000 for Taylor Swift tickets, first off, unfucking believable, and then second, for all you Swifties out there, don't get me wrong, I like some T Swift, but Y'all should not be supporting that and paying that much money, because the only reason they charge it is because we're paying it.
For it.
And I get that we want to go see the Eras tour. Oh my God, the Eras tour. First off, shut the fuck up. Second off, stop paying those prices and they'll stop charging them. When we start fighting with our money, because that is the only thing that these fucking corporations care about, they will start to listen. That's just my 10 cents.
I mean, with anything, like pricing wise, for example, I'm going to relate this back to Pokemon for a second. Pokemon cards.
All here for it.
There's a YouTuber who's got like 2.5 million subscribers.
That's a lot.
Opens a bunch of Pokemon cards. In a comment, while he was opening a pack of cards, he got this Umbreon card.
Mm-hmm.
It is like the second or third best Umbreon card in this set, where the best one is like $600 right now.
Holy cow.
He made a comment saying, honestly, I like this one a lot. I think this is the better looking card.
Mm-hmm.
And he did a video saying, I'm sorry for this, because in an 11-day period after he posted his video, that card went from like $60 to $250.
All because he was like, I think this card's better.
Because people started, he saw that, people saw that video and they're like, oh, there's more sales of this card. I'm going to start inching my price up.
Jesus.
And people are now buying it for $230, $250. So it's like anything, just like tickets for Taylor Swift. Like if we're charging $10,000, someone will pay for it.
Yep. I don't. I mean, they do that shit in video games, right? Like, oh, we put out this skin for that character you like. Heaven forbid we put it for $5 so that 18,000 people will buy it at $5, but instead we'll charge $40 for one character skin and maybe $200 people will buy it. I'm just throwing out random ass numbers. And some mathematician figured out that it's economically better for them to charge the higher price so fewer people will buy it because they make more in the long run versus
there's like a number where it's like,
yep,
like $20, like $19.99. It's like, it's not that much.
Mm-hmm.
I can do that this time.
Yep.
That's like the number where people are like comfortable just like freely spending money.
Yeah, like what? Yeah, what's your cutoff? Like, $20, $15, $10. I guess really all kind of boils down to your disposable income. But still, my theory stands. Like $10,000 for fucking Taylor Swift tickets, and I know that's not even the top price.
Yeah.
There was tickets for more, right? Obviously the closer you are to the stage, or including VIP, this and that, the ticket prices go up. And I am just. It's this hot summer spring air is just drying me out.
Mm-hmm.
Gee, stay hydrated, everybody. Drink Dubby.
I mean, I'm dehydrated because I'm just next to you right now. It's just
Shut
so
up.
warm.
It's this bright ass light just melting. Anyhow, where was I? The closer you are to the stage, VIP tickets, blah blah blah.
Higher price.
I've also, I've bought concert tickets, and I've said this before when we were talking about concerts in a previous episode. My limit's $100. I mean, I don't care how much I like the artist. If you're charging more than $100, gonna be honest, I'll just watch it on YouTube in 6 months, because that's my cutoff. Not for everything, but concerts, it's $100, and I also don't do that often because there's just so many bands I can't go see them all.
Dude, even my favorite bands, like Sleep Token, Coheed, bands like that, I would never pay $100 to see them. Like when I've paid $25, $30, paid $30 to see Sleep Token, now tickets are like super expensive.
Yeah.
Because people are scalping them because they're sold out everywhere.
Yep.
Like I've already seen them. I don't.
Yeah,
I'm good. Plus,
off the bucket list.
I'm 35 now. I can't stand that long.
I need seats, and and it's got to have a back. I can't just be free balling it.
I got to be able to bring my biofreeze in. I got to lube up the back and the knees so I can stand long enough. Like, there's only one band that's on my bucket list to see, and that's Spirit Box.
Yeah, I haven't seen them either.
I've never seen them. I want to see them, but like, I also wouldn't pay more than like
$40, $50.
$50.
It's fair. Yeah, I don't know, man. I got a little excited when I saw the Ticketmaster thing, because like, hopefully maybe this is the reset we need.
Screw those guys.
To get back into like, live music being fun again, because now it just, I don't know. This is my opinion, but like, we go see a big show or whatever, and it's like, oh, like that was, I got to get my money's worth. I got to see the whole show. I got to stay to the very end. I can't leave because I spent so much money. I got to be there. Yep. Versus, you know, like, oh, it's $20. Like, I can miss a song or two, go get some merch. Like, I didn't. Now, like, I spent so much money to get here. I don't have any money left over to buy clothes. And then let's not even talk about merch prices. Dog, it's a fucking hoodie. Why is it $75? It's the same hoodie.
A lot of venues take a cut out of merch sales now.
I have seen a couple videos on YouTube about that. But still, like, it's the same fucking hoodie. The same material, the same ink, the same shipping box that you put in it. It's the same thing from last year. Last year, they were $50. Now they're $75.
It's because
why?
It's because venues are taking a cut.
Bullshit.
I honestly like, and it's so shitty that they got strong armed into that because they can't just not tour.
Yeah, what do you just not? Yeah,
right. Because venues are taking a merch cut, but like that's so like they have to. They have to be like, okay, well, normally this hoodie is $50. Now it's got to be 70 because they're going to take 20% of this purchase. And
so,
we still got to pay for gas and like lodging and like food and all the stuff for this tour just so we can get around. Like it's absolute shit.
I mean, I understand in theory. I understand the theory, but like the actual implications of it, it's just so anti-consumer. It's just not fun.
Yeah, like we went to see Dury. Like I was like, man, I really want to get a hoodie or a hat, but it's like the hat was like $40.
Yeah, dog, I ain't paying $40 for fucking hat.
Like there's not a chance in hell.
You know, t-shirts used to be $20, $25 it shows now. Now t-shirts are 30 or 40. It's
hoodies
like, dude,
were $45.
Yeah, like dog, I ain't paying $40 for a shirt. Now I understand the cost per wear obviously is pretty low with as long as you don't ruin the shirt. Obviously, the more times you wear it, you got your money's worth. I get it, but like, dog, fucking shit's expensive right now. Like, I gotta eat more than I need to wear clothes. I got clothes.
Yeah, I got clothes.
I don't have food at home. I gotta go. We went to the grocery store. $250 for two people to feed us for 10 days. That's insane. That was crazy. Oh, dude, it's just, I don't know, man. I recognize I'm in a fortunate position to bitch about this.
Yeah.
But it's just not right. It's just not right.
I will say, since becoming self-employed, I am way more conscious about what I spend my money on. Like today, I went and did a real estate shoot, and I was like, man, I'm like 5 minutes from this pizza place that has like Neapolitan pizza. Like, that'd be kind of cool to go and get one. I'm like, that's like $12. I got chicken tendies at home
for free $99.
So I came home and I made chicken tendies.
Yeah, because you already paid for the chicken tendies. Absolutely, man.
And then I took a nap. It was great. So like,
dude, sleeping is free. It's so crazy.
And it's like, okay, so like visual for anybody listening. Up here, I had the lights blocked out, right? So I'm laying on the couch.
Right.
Fans are on, nice and cool.
Yeah.
It's quiet.
Little man was at school.
He was at school. I'm like, I got an hour and a half. I'm like, okay, I'm going to set an alarm and I'm going to set a timer because I can't miss getting him off the bus, right? So like I set my stuff.
Yeah, heaven forbid they charge you for that, right?
Oh, you get like a
fee.
You get like 3 chances and then he just can't ride the bus anymore.
That's insane. That's insane.
Yeah. So
that's crazy.
Either way, I was like, you know what? I'm going to take like an hour and 20-minute nap. And I did, and it was great. I still woke up panicking, thinking that I missed it. I'm like, what time is it? Oh, 2:30.
Still have time.
Okay, still got time. Got 20 minutes. Just roll back over.
Yeah, you already paid the rent. You might as well just stay in the house. It's free.
Yeah.
You leave the door and it's $100. It's fucking what?
Like, God forbid you say you want to go to Target. Like, Jesus.
Target. Oh. Yeah, man, I don't know. I didn't want to start a whole capitalist rant, but like.
This is a real Sadbois episode.
It is. Yeah, if we're not bitching about money every episode, I mean, what are we even doing here?
But we're going to do something fun next week.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. I believe the Sad Girls are going to join us.
Sad Girls are going to be in the podcast next week. We got something fun planned, so we're going to do something cool. And there's going to be actual audio for everybody next time.
We're going to remember to hit record.
Not hit the button because we're podcasting professionals.
Next week's episode 50. We can't fuck up 50.
Yeah.
We just can't do that. Yeah, so next week the Sad Girls are going to join us. The girls wanted to be on for, what is it, World Book Day, I think it is.
Something like that, yeah.
So for all you fairy smut book readers out there in the Sad Boys cinematic universe podcast land, we're going to talk about fairies banging and riding dragons and bonding with them, which I think is a metaphor for sleeping with a dragon. I don't really know. I don't read the books. And that's what's going to be funny is I think there's going to be a quiz.
Yeah, there's going to be some kind of quiz or something.
And I'm not a book reader. Just going to come out and say that now. So next week, don't come at me when I make fun of your silly smut books. But we're going to have a good time. Yeah. The Sad Girls are going to be here. And in exchange, the girls have agreed to come on for whatever National Video Game Day or World Video Game Day is, and we're going to do the same thing, but to video games for them because they are not gamers. Or Megan used to be a gamer. She's not anymore. Now she's a smut book reader. So, yeah, next week is going to be less bitchy, more fun. So
Yeah.
Are we doing it downstairs again? Or are we going to try and get everybody up here? I don't think we can fit four on this couch. So we'll have to do it downstairs again. Yeah. It's a bummer. We just built this. Well, I shouldn't say we. Yeah. He just built this whole last set, and then we're not even going to use it next week. Yeah.
It's
okay.
This is some nice wood.
That is some nice wood you got there. What? Last week we had some Skies Over Valkyrie.
Oh yeah.
That was good outro. What's the outro music this time? Get on the phone. Random music genre generator. Let's see. Music genre generator. Music generator. Here we go. Music genre. I could spell. Random music. Here we go. And go. Now, weak.
Pop.
It was rock, hip hop, pop. Give me something good. EDM.
Give me like avant-garde metal. You know what I mean? Like.
Oh, this is pretty weak. These are all shit. I haven't even seen it. What the fuck is easy listening? What is that? Fucking elevator
like Kenny
music?
G.
Fuck that. That was stupid. Music genre finder. Nope, that's not it. Fuck. Spin the wheel. Here we go. Ooh. Fucking spin? Oh, here we go.
Here we go. Spinning.
Anime. It gave us anime.
We got it.
So, okay. Well, that has been episode number 49 of the Midwest Sad Boys podcast. We appreciate
your weekly Sad Boy update.
Yeah, your midweek Sad Boy update. Let's see. Sad Boy update. I'm trying to think. Other than the Sad Girls next week, that's episode 50, and then we've got our first birthday coming up. Mm-hmm. Anything? Any holidays coming up that we could do any special episodes? I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think so. If there's anything you want us to cover, let us know in the comments. Hit us up.
Yeah.
We've got an email. You can find us on Apple Music, Spotify,
Google Podcast, Audible, Amazon Podcast, iHeartRadio, all of them.
I mean, if you're listening to us, you found us on whatever you listen to it. But if your friends are weird and don't listen to Spotify, let them know that they can find us on whatever strange music app they choose. Like this guy uses Apple Music for some weird reason.
They pay their artists better.
Okay. Anyhow.
I don't want people to have money. We just talked about that.
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah, Apple out here offering people money. Yeah, okay. Sure thing. Okay, buddy. Anyhow, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Make sure you hit that like, follow, subscribe, comment, share. What is it? All the share it with your worst friend and your best enemy.
Something like that. Don't tell them which is which.
Yeah, that's the fun part. I'm not Jason.
And I'm not Jim.
And we are the Midwest Sad Boys. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. Stay sad, y'all. Are we doing like anime fighting music?
Should we like run where we like put our arms back and we're like running really fast?
Dude, your kid runs like that in real life.
Well, he used to. Oh. He used to run so much faster when he did do that.
Oh, the weeb run?
Yeah.
Did you talk him out of that?
No, I don't know. He stopped one day.
I don't know how to dance to anime music or like K-pop, so I'm just gonna
like
do a little bit of this.
Yeah.
A little bit of this.
And And there we go.
All right, everybody. For real. Thanks for tuning in. See you next week. Bye.
Bye.